high school. The Eric that was very skinny, the Eric that was maybe 110, maybe just possibly 115, completely soaking wet after eating Chipotle or something like that. And every now and then I have to battle that voice saying that that's not true. And I think that that's the reality for a lot of people who get into the gym. They get this really big high at the beginning. Everything is going super great and fantastic, and they feel super great, and they're seeing progress. And then they kind of backslide a little bit, and they feel like they're not making any progress all of a sudden. Like, they still look like the person who just started. They still see themselves as overweight or underweight like I used to be. And it's really hard to battle that voice in your head. And I think that if you're going to be bodybuilding, if you're going to be doing this for any length of time, you're going to have to learn how to control that inner voice. And I still haven't gotten a full grasp of it, but I kind of just wanted to unpack some of the things that I see sometimes whenever I do have that voice come back. Like, I'll look in the mirror, I'll take my shirt off, I'll wake up in the morning, and I'll see myself, and I'm just like, wow, man, you look exactly the same as you did in high school. Like, you still look really skinny. You still look like you haven't put on any muscle. You've been the same weight for a few months. We need to up the calories. You need to, we got to change. We can't stay here for too long. And I don't have an exact remedy to how to fix that voice, but I think one of the things that's really, really helped me is understanding that as long as you are putting in time in the gym, as long as you are being consistent, as long as you're still showing up every day, that is more than enough to quiet that inner voice, because that voice is saying that you haven't made any progress and that you look the same. But the reality is, if you look at yourself every single day, you're not going to really notice the progress because you're seeing yourself every single day. If I had a picture frame up on the wall, or if I did some weird editing in that building right there, I tilted it 1 degree. If I tilted it half a degree every single second, you would not notice it until the very end of this video. In fact, I've been tilting the video 1% since this video started, and you haven't even noticed it. And my whole point is, when we are going through this fitness journey, when we're going through this change journey, this doesn't even apply just to physical things. This applies to pretty much everything in life. There's always going to be a point in time where you feel like you are making absolutely zero progress. Like none. Like, you feel like, okay, I made some progress in the beginning, but now I'm kind of just like chilling here. Like, is there something wrong? Do I got to resist the urge to change the process when it's still being processed and working? If you know that it's just taking time and it's just not going as fast as you want, don't change anything. I think a lot of people have a problem with trusting the process because the process doesn't go as fast as they want it to, and they try to up it really fast and change things so that they can continue to go down this rapid progressive path, when in reality that might not be the best thing for you at that point in time. It could be. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't times where you genuinely have not made any progress, like your weight's stagnated. How much weight that you're actually putting in the gym has pretty much not changed for like months at a time. Then you need to look into some details and look into some variables and figure out what needs to be figured out, what needs to be switched up, what needs to be looked at, and then make changes based off of that. I'm talking about the people who, you're doing the right thing. It doesn't feel like you're doing the right thing. You're not seeing progress as fast as you want it to. Those people have to learn to silence that voice in their head. And I think that once you finally learn how to silence that voice in your head, the voice that's pretty much lying to you every time you say that, every time you look at yourself in the mirror, you see the person that you used to be, the person that you want to look like, the person that is still a work in progress, to enjoy the silence of shutting that voice up. And finally, just appreciating the progress that you made.